Alright, what is up YouTube? So right now it is the last day of January. It's January 31st. So I figured I definitely can't miss the chance to make another video on the last day of January. Right now it's about 5:40 a.m. Just woke up, ate a big hamburger, not the healthiest thing to do, and just gonna get some things done. Going to try to drop by the Stanford blockchain conference today. It started yesterday, but I just had so many meetings because B is in the middle of raising a seed equity round right now. So I'll probably go there a little after 11 and just hang out there for the whole day. Hopefully, I heard there's a lot of heavy hitters yesterday, so hopefully I can catch some today. Alright, hey everyone, so it's like 10 a.m. right now, I think. And so I'm meeting with my good friend Nick. He has a really cool crypto project and he comes from a very traditional equity background as well as growth background. So going to learn a lot from this conversation. But just want to give Nick a chance to introduce himself and maybe like, how about one piece of advice for all the volatile crypto people since you come from a more traditional background?
Sure. Hi, I'm Nick. I'm the founder and CEO of Decent, and we'll be offering affordable health insurance for freelancers starting this year in Austin, Texas, and over time use crypto to make prices and quality transparent, reward members for cost-efficient choices, and reduce the admin overhead to pass more value back to the members so people can get affordable healthcare in America and eventually beyond. And my piece of advice for volatile crypto projects is, as you look at what you're going to need to do to raise your next round, study the numbers very carefully, and I think you'll figure out that while we'd all like for decentralized finance to be a thing, and it absolutely will be a thing, the majority of money right now is still coming in from institutions. And so you're going to be thinking about traction, you're going to be thinking about finding proof points that you're solving a real problem for people. I'm extremely bullish on the future of crypto. I think for companies to get to the next bull run, it's extremely important to focus on building traction and solving a real problem.
Alright, so back to fundamentals, which is what we're going to be learning in this meeting. So we're going to get to work now, but see you guys later. Alright, what's up YouTube? So the meeting with Nick was very helpful. I think he had a lot of good insights about coming from a traditional background, and also he was head of growth at Gusto, which is a really good B2B business, which we learned a lot about, you know, just growth hacking and all of that. So now I'm heading to Stanford blockchain conference and see how that goes. Definitely can't miss it. I did miss day one though. Alright, I got to Stanford Blockchain Week. It doesn't seem like super happening, but there are still some people. I'll show you guys. Well, actually, I don't know where everyone is actually. I just got here. But I ran into David. David is a very smart investor. So let's ask him some questions.
Sure. Well, hey everyone, this is David. So, I will say that yesterday was actually a really great turnout. It was completely packed at the venue, and there was people. I mean, it was really incredible. So I think it's a strong positive start.
Yeah, great. So too bad I missed yesterday, but okay, I have one question. So, you know, David has a really good, you know, traditional background, as well as now it's like almost a full-time blockchain. It's like, you know, hybrid-ish. So one of the questions I have to ask is like, what is your kind of advice to all these investors now? Because you are more of a hybrid type of investor. Like, what do you think? I mean, there are a lot of full-on blockchain funds, a lot of traditional funds are still looking at the space, but you're right in the middle. How do you see navigation of like the hybrid? And do you recommend full blockchain funds go hybrid, or traditional funds dip a little bit in there? Like, what do you think? What do you think?
Good question. I think that traditional funds should look about structuring a hybrid fund, something that can invest into tokens like, and perhaps do like a buy and hold strategy, and also participate into equity deals. I'm seeing more and more equity deals right now, and I think things are getting back to fundamentals. Like, are you building, like for companies, are they building something that people need today, or is there a way for that they can get cash flow? And then can they couple that with a token that as one side scales, the other one can be influenced and coupled to. So we're just getting back to first principles. You know, I look, you know, coming from a traditional background at teams, you know, am I willing to back that founder, the team that he attracts? What are the co-investors? Do they, you know, how can they be a value add? What's the market that they're looking to enter? How can they, you know, get market share and potentially become a monopoly? Things like that. And so I've always been looking at opportunities from a first principles perspective, and I look for teams that I think that can really capture market share in their respectively.
All right, perfect. So, David, back to first principles. You want to be on this, Roderick? All right, never mind. I found another really hot investor, but you know, he's a little camera shy, so we'll have to wait till next time. But thank you, David.
Thanks, guys.
And hope we find more cool stuff at Stanford Blockchain Conference. Cool, definitely some people here. Not too small, not too big. Alright guys, I ran into someone else who's really cool. Gonna introduce, well, you can introduce yourself, but this guy's awesome. He just opened up a really new accelerator, which he'll talk about as well. But do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Poseidon from Hashoutliers Fund and Accelerator, and we're about to kick off the first batch of our accelerator in Seattle. And B Token is one of the very, very high profile selected startups in this batch. We're very excited about this collaboration together.
Thank you. And kind of like, what is the underlying thesis behind Hashoutliers? Like, what are you guys really focused on, kind of to be the main theme of this accelerator?
Okay, so as to the name of Outlier, we are really betting very hard on the outlierness amongst the startup co-founders that in the startup teams we have currently selected. Although we will provide certain strategic services, a lot of mentorship, coaching, and events, even a competition for startups to win about a bigger prize. But we really hope that all of these startups can actually go on the path that they're very passionate and confident on bringing up unique stories, rather than going towards the same direction like traditional success definition.
Cool. Thank you, Poseidon. Yeah, definitely great to run into Poseidon. See you guys. Okay, and of course it wouldn't be a blockchain academic conference without the presence of Ethereum. So I just ran into Virgil here. I see him like all across the world. So maybe Virgil, you can have a special appearance on our vlog.
Hello, I'm Virgil.
So since we have you here, we might as well just ask you, what are you most excited about for Ethereum in 2019?
Surprise! I think decentralized insurance might actually be a really big thing. So there are actually already things that do this. So there's a thing called Ethereum, which is a hurricane guard. So you can now buy disaster insurance policies on Ethereum. So if the National Weather Service says wind speeds above some integer happened in your zip code, you just get paid. And so I think you could do basically all kinds of disaster insurance for this, and I think that could be really neat. And so it's called a parametric insurance. So, yeah, so I think insurance on the blockchain.
Awesome. And obviously you're in charge of special projects at Ethereum, but you're also Chief Shirt Officer.
I am.
Would also just love to hear, like, where can people get these ETH shirts, and what is your favorite one?
So you can get all kinds of Ethereum swag at swag.ethereum.org. You can get basically all of them. Pretty much. So we recently released a whole bunch of new ones under the regional ones. So there's now Ethereum Singapore, China, Taiwan, Japan, India, London, New York, Los Angeles, and there's more coming. I think my favorite one is probably Ethereum Antarctica. That was my favorite. It has a little penguin on it.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And one last thing, I just saw you had like a really cool business card. Can I have one?
Sure.
Can you show everyone on camera?
Yeah, no, I actually have several business cards. This is actually version 1.
Okay.
This is version 1, so here it is.
Version 1.
It has a little Ethereum logo on it, and it has my my contact info on it. But yeah, sure, you can have one.
Thank you. All right, thanks, Virgil. And obviously, it's Erica. Erica's everywhere. And here's Michelle. All right, cool. And here's Liam.
Hey!
All right, that's all. Hey, I was going to run it, meet up with this guy anyways, but I guess I met him at the conference, so it's perfect. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, this is Chou. I'm founder of Quarkchain. Nice to see you guys.
Awesome. So what is the most exciting thing for Quarkchain in 2019?
Definitely there will be a mini launch, and there's a lot of hot things we have.
Alright, so it's going to be made at launch, so we look forward to it. Oh, do you guys want to say hi to our vlog?
They're from Big Temple.
Hey,
Big Temple people.
they have a big temple.
Big Temple.
Okay, cool. Thanks guys, see ya. Cool, so I hope everyone enjoyed the video, last day of January, so definitely have to end it with a bang. After the Stanford blockchain conference, we went to the Binance Labs event, and that was kind of interesting. But I only stayed there for a little bit, and then I came back. And so yeah, look forward to more updates. I'll definitely be posting vlogs once in a while and blogs as well. And yeah, we're just pretty heads down building right now because it's build time, right? So definitely a little bit slower on the videos in the future. But yeah, if you like it, subscribe, join our Telegram or Twitter, and we're always there. Yep, see you guys.